Ladies and gentlemen, fighters of life, listen up. The world will try to tell you who you are. It will try to put you in a box, tell you to stay in your lane, keep your head down, and accept limits that don't belong to you. But I'm here to tell you something different. I'm here to tell you that the greatest power you will ever have is the power to believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't wait for someone to tell you it's possible. You make it possible. They'll laugh at you. They'll doubt you. They'll say you talk too much, dream too big, reach too high. But let me tell you this, the people who laugh today will be silent tomorrow when they see you standing on top of the mountain. You see, belief is not just a thought, it's a weapon. A weapon against fear, against failure, against the voices that whisper, you can't do it. You tell them, watch me. Champions aren't made in comfort. They're made in fire, in struggle, in the moments when the whole world is against them, but they keep swinging anyway. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to rise, to shine, to show the world what happens when an unshakable mind meets an unstoppable spirit. Belief is your greatest weapon. It shapes your reality. Before the world sees your greatness, you have to see it first. Belief is not just an idea, it's the foundation of everything you will ever achieve. It's the fire inside that turns dreams into reality, the force that keeps you moving when everything tells you to stop. The world is built on belief. Every champion, every legend, every person who changed history started with nothing but a thought and unshakable belief that they were meant for more. They saw victory in their mind before they ever held it in their hands. You see, your mind is like a battlefield. Everyday doubts, fears, and excuses will try to take control. But if you believe in yourself with unbreakable certainty, you become unstoppable. Because the truth is, the only limits that exist are the ones you accept. When you believe in yourself, you walk different. Your head is high, your chest is out, and the world takes notice. You talk different. Confidence drips from your words because you know who you are. You act different. You train harder, push further, and refuse to quit. And most importantly, you win different. Because belief turns obstacles into stepping stones, turns pain into fuel, and turns impossible into reality. Doubt is the disease, belief is the cure. So when the world tells you you can't, you look them in the eye and say, just watch me. Because belief isn't just thinking, it's knowing. And once you know you're destined for greatness, there ain't a force in this world that can stop you. Don't wait for approval, create your own destiny. Too many people waste their lives waiting for permission, for validation, for someone to tell them, yes, you are good enough. But let me tell you something, if you wait for the world to approve of your dreams, you'll be waiting forever. Nobody's going to hand you success. Nobody's going to come along and say, now is your time. If you want something, you have to take it. You have to decide that you're worthy, not because someone else said so, but because you said so. Think about the greats, the legends, the game changers, the champions. They didn't wait for a round of applause before they started winning. They didn't ask for permission to be great. They made the decision, they put in the work, and they took their place at the top. You have the same power. Stop waiting for the right time, create the right time. Stop waiting for support. Believe in yourself so much that others have no choice but to believe too. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Start where you are. Use what you have and build from there. There will always be people who doubt you. There will always be voices telling you to play it safe, to stay in line, to be realistic. Forget them. The only person who needs to believe in your vision is you. Because here's the truth, your destiny is yours to create, not your parents, not your teachers, not your friends, not society, you. The day you stop asking for permission is the day you take control of your life. So stop waiting, stop moving, stop building, stop proving. And when they finally see what you've created, they'll act like they believed in you all along. But by then, it won't matter. Because you never needed their approval anyway. Champions ask our seat at the table. They build their own. People will doubt you, let them. Your success will silence them. The moment you decide to chase greatness, doubt will follow. Not from you, but from the people around you. They'll say you're dreaming too big, reaching too high, aiming for something beyond your limits. They'll laugh at you, criticize you, and tell you 1,000 reasons why you'll never make it. Let them. Because doubt is the language of the small-minded. It's the anthem of those who never had the courage to chase their own dreams. They project their own fears onto you because they can't see past their own limitations. But here's the difference between them and you. You don't see limits, you see possibilities. Let them doubt you. Let them whisper behind your back. Let them say you'll never make it. Because one day when you're standing at the top, when you've achieved everything they swore you couldn't, those same people will be silent. They won't have anything to say because success drowns out all noise. The greatest revenge is not anger, it's not words, it's not proving them wrong with arguments, it's proving them wrong with results. When they doubt you, work harder. When they laugh, train longer. When they say you can't, show them you can. Because at the end of the day, their words mean nothing. The only thing that matters is what you believe about yourself. Fear is an illusion. The only real limits are the ones you accept. Fear is the enemy of greatness. It's a shadow that whispers in your ear, telling you to stop, to turn back, to play it safe. But let me tell you something, fear is not real. It's an illusion. A trick your mind plays on you to keep you from reaching your full potential. Think about it. Have you ever been afraid of something only to realize later that it wasn't as bad as you thought? That the fear itself was worse than the thing you were afraid of? That's because fear exists only in your mind. It is not reality. What is real? Your power, your potential, your ability to overcome anything. Fear is nothing more than a test to see if you'll stand up or back down. And champions don't back down. They look fear in the face and say, move aside, I've got work to do. The only real limits in life are the ones you accept. If you believe you can't do something, you're right, you won't. If you believe something is impossible, you'll never try. If you listen to fear, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. But if you refuse to accept limits, if you decide that nothing can stop you, then guess what? Nothing will. The greatest athletes, the greatest minds, the greatest legends in history, they all felt fear. But they moved anyway. That's what separates winners from everyone else. Not talent, not luck, but the ability to step through fear and take what's theirs. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Failing? Looking foolish? Falling short? Good. That means you're on the right path. That means you're chasing something big. But here's the truth. Fear is not there to stop you. It's there to see if you're strong enough to keep going. And I know you are. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop accepting limits that were never real in the first place. Why should you dream big? Big dreams create big motivation. When you set your sights high, you wake up every day with a purpose. Big dreams separate you from the crowd. Most people settle. You weren't born to settle. You were born to stand out. Big dreams force you to grow. To reach them, you have to push beyond your limits, learn more, work harder, and become stronger. Big dreams inspire others. When you chase the impossible, you show others that they can too. But what if my dream seems too big? Good. That means you're thinking the right way. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. If people don't laugh at your vision, you're not dreaming big enough. If your goals don't make you uncomfortable, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. The world will try to bring you back down to reality. It will tell you to be practical, to stay in your lane, to not get your hopes up. Ignore them. Everything that has ever changed the world started as an impossible idea in someone's mind. But the difference between dreamers and legends is this: legends don't just dream. They act, they fight, they turn the impossible into possible. So don't aim for what's safe. Don't settle for what's easy. Dream bigger than big. Dream beyond the possible. Because if your dream seems crazy, you're already on the right path. Failure is fuel. Learn, grow, and come back stronger. Let me tell you something about failure. It's not the end. It's not something to fear or avoid. Failure is fuel. Every time you fall, every time you get knocked down, Every time you stumble, you're not losing, you're learning. And that knowledge, that experience is the fuel that will power you to the next level. Nobody, and I mean nobody who has ever achieved greatness did it without facing failure. It's a necessary part of the journey. It's a test of your heart, your will, and your determination. It's a chance to grow. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than they've succeeded. But here's the difference. They never stayed down. They took their failure, looked it in the eye, and said, "Thank you for the lesson. Now watch me get better." Why is failure fuel? Failure teaches you what doesn't work. Every time you fail, you get closer to finding out what will work. You eliminate the methods that hold you back, and you learn to sharpen your approach. Failure builds resilience. Every time you get knocked down and get back up, you grow stronger. The more you rise, the harder it becomes to keep you down. Failure reveals your character. It shows how bad you want it. When things get tough, it's easy to quit, but champions keep going. Failure is a test of your heart. Do you have the courage to keep pushing? Failure proves your commitment. When you keep moving forward despite the setbacks, you prove to the world and to yourself that you're serious about your goals. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. How do you use failure as fuel? Embrace it. Don't run from failure. Don't hide from it. Welcome it. See it as a lesson, an opportunity to grow. Learn from it. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is a piece of knowledge that brings you closer to success. Reflect on what went wrong and use that insight to make your next move even stronger. Get back up faster. The quicker you get back on track after failure, the less impact it has on your journey. The true power lies in your ability to get back up, no matter how hard you fall. Come back stronger. Let your failures be the wind beneath your wings. Use what you've learned to improve, to push harder, and to rise higher. Every failure is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. You remember this? Failure is never the end. It's the beginning of your next level. It's the test that proves your commitment, and it's the fuel that will propel you to the top. So the next time you fail, don't see it as a setback. See it as your springboard. It's not the end of your journey. It's just a powerful step toward the greatness that's waiting for you. Surround yourself with believers. Cut out negativity. Who you surround yourself with matters a lot. In fact, the people you spend your time with will shape the person you become, so choose wisely. You need to be around people who believe in you, who lift you up, and who support your dreams. Not the naysayers, not the doubters, and certainly not the ones who try to hold you back with their negative energy. When you're chasing greatness, you cannot afford to be around people who plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Negativity is contagious. One person's doubt can seep into your thoughts and poison your belief. But belief is contagious too. One person who believes in you can fuel your fire and push you further than you ever thought possible. Why surround yourself with believers? Believers inspire you to dream bigger. They see your potential and remind you of what you're capable of. They push you to aim higher than you ever thought possible because they see no limits. Believers empower you to take action. When people believe in you, it gives you the confidence to take risks, to step outside your comfort zone, and to go after your goals with everything you've got. Believers encourage you in the hard times. When things get tough, it's the believers who will pick you up and remind you that you've got this. They'll help you stay focused and keep your eyes on the prize. Believers keep your vision clear. When doubt creeps in and the world starts to get blurry, the believers in your life will help you refocus. They'll remind you why you started and why you can't quit now. Cut out negativity. You can't afford to let negativity take root in your life. Every moment you spend around people who drag you down, you lose energy. Every word of doubt, every criticism, every discouraging comment, they all eat away at your confidence and your vision. So it's time to cut out the negativity. Distance yourself from dream killers. These are the people who laugh at your goals, who tell you to be realistic, who say things like it's impossible or you're not good enough. They can't see what you see, and they will only slow you down. Stop making excuses for toxic relationships. Just because someone has been in your life for a long time doesn't mean they deserve a place in your future. Protect your mind and your energy. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's social media, news, or certain people. If it's draining you and filling you with doubt, cut it out. Surround yourself with things and people that feed your vision and your passion. Choose your circle wisely. Your inner circle should be full of people who encourage, challenge, and believe in you. People who push you to be better, who celebrate your wins, and who stand by you when times get tough. How to build your circle of believers? Find people who share your vision. Seek out those who are working toward the same level of greatness that you are. Success loves company. Surround yourself with those who lift you up. You need people who cheer you on, who offer guidance, and who are invested in your growth as much as you are. Cut ties with those who don't believe in your dreams. Don't waste your energy trying to convince people to believe in you. If they don't, it's time to move on. Become a believer yourself. If you want to attract believers, you have to believe in yourself first. You have to project positivity, confidence, and an unshakable belief that your dreams are possible. Belief is a powerful force. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, you create an unstoppable force of energy and momentum. Together, you can accomplish anything. So take a good look at your circle. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Because if you want to reach the top, you need to surround yourself with believers. Turn pain into power. Let every setback build your strength. Pain is inevitable. It's a part of life. But what you do with it, how you react to it, is what defines you. Pain doesn't have to break you. It can build you. It can shape you into someone unshakable, someone who uses every setback as a stepping stone, someone who transforms hardship into fuel for greatness. The greatest warriors, the most resilient people, and the strongest minds all have one thing in common. They've learned to turn their pain into power. Pain is not the end, it's the beginning. It's the catalyst that sparks transformation. Every challenge, every failure, every moment of suffering is a chance to come back stronger than before. Why pain is your greatest ally? Pain reveals your strength. When everything's easy, you don't know how strong you really are. It's only when you face adversity, when you feel like you can't go on, that you discover the power inside you. Pain pushes you to dig deeper. Pain teaches you resilience. It's the struggle that builds your ability to bounce back. The more you face, the stronger you become. Resilience is the muscle that gets stronger every time you use it. Pain clarifies your purpose. When things get tough, you find out what you're really made of. Pain forces you to focus on what matters. It shows you what you're willing to fight for, what you're willing to endure to reach your goals. Pain drives growth. Without pain, there's no growth. It's through struggle and suffering that you evolve into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Every setback is a lesson, a chance to improve. How to turn pain into power. Acknowledge the pain, don't run from it. The first step is accepting the pain, acknowledging that it's there, and understanding that it's part of the process. Running from pain only keeps you stuck. Learn from the setback. Every pain, every failure, every hardship holds a lesson. What can you learn from this? What is this teaching you? Let every setback be a blueprint for your growth. Use the pain as motivation. Instead of allowing pain to defeat you, let it fuel you. Channel your frustration, your anger, your hurt, and turn it into action. When life knocks you down, use that energy to rise even higher. Find strength in vulnerability. Pain doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Embrace it. By acknowledging your struggles, you give yourself the strength to overcome them. Let your vulnerability fuel your courage. Stay focused on the bigger picture. When you're in the middle of pain, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. But remember why you started. Your vision, your purpose. This pain is just a chapter in your story, not the end. Rise stronger. Every time you experience pain and come out the other side, you're stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Pain refines you. It's the process that molds you into the champion you're meant to be. Pain as a stepping stone to success. Pain is not a sign to quit. It's a signal to keep going. It's a sign that you're pushing your limits, that you're testing your boundaries, and that you're about to become even stronger. Think about the greatest champions in history. Did they avoid pain? Did they run from difficulty? No, they welcomed the pain. They used it to build themselves. Pain became the foundation of their power. Every time they got knocked down, they got stronger. Every failure, every defeat, every wound they endured only made them more unstoppable. Every ounce of pain they experienced became the fuel that fired their passion and pushed them toward greatness, turning pain into power and practice. Turn frustration into focus. When things don't go your way, don't give up. Use that frustration to fuel your focus. Turn disappointment into determination. When you face setbacks, use them to fuel your resolve. Let the pain drive you to work harder, to push further, to give more than ever before. Turn setbacks into comebacks. Every time you fall, let it be the springboard that launches you back higher than you were before. Pain doesn't define you, it refines you. Pain is not permanent, power is. Remember, pain is temporary. It will pass, but the strength you gain from it will last forever. Every time you transform pain into power, you become more unstoppable, more resilient, and more prepared for the journey ahead. So next time you face pain, don't back down. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it fuel your rise. Let every setback build your strength. Because the champion you're becoming is made through every struggle, every challenge, and every ounce of pain you face. Never settle for average. Greatness is a choice. Too many people go through life just getting by. They wake up, do the bare minimum, and live their days on autopilot. But average isn't enough. Settling for average is like saying this is as good as it gets. And that's a lie. Greatness isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned. It's the product of relentless effort, focused determination, and an unwavering refusal to settle for anything less than your absolute best. And here's the truth. Greatness is a choice. You have the power to decide if you want to be just another face in the crowd, or if you're going to rise above the ordinary and claim the greatness that's inside you. It's not for the select few. It's for anyone willing to work for it, fight for it, and demand more from themselves. Why you should never settle for average. Average doesn't fulfill your potential. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to stand out. Average keeps you in a box, limits your growth, and prevents you from seeing what you're truly capable of. Average doesn't inspire others. True greatness is contagious. When you push past average, you inspire others to do the same. Your pursuit of excellence sparks the flame of greatness in those around you. Average never leaves a legacy. If you live average, you leave nothing behind. Greatness leaves a legacy. It creates something bigger than you, a lasting impact that echoes through time. Average keeps you comfortable, but comfort doesn't breed success. Greatness requires discomfort. It pushes you beyond your limits, out of your comfort zone, and into the realm where real growth happens. Average doesn't challenge you. Greatness demands more from you. It challenges your mind, body, and spirit. It forces you to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Average doesn't challenge you, it keeps you stagnant. How to reject average and choose greatness. Set higher standards. Stop accepting mediocrity in yourself. Set the bar higher. If you're constantly doing the same things that everyone else is doing, you'll get the same results. Raise the standard for your effort, your mindset, and your commitment. Embrace discomfort. Greatness isn't found in your comfort zone. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable, to push through the hard days, to keep going, and everyone else gives up. Challenge yourself daily. Refuse to settle for good enough. Stop telling yourself this is good enough. That's the language of average. Strive for excellence in everything you do, whether it's a small task or a big goal. Do what others won't. Average people do the bare minimum. Greatness comes from doing more. It comes from putting in the extra hours, going the extra mile, and giving everything you have every single day. Stay hungry. The moment you get complacent, the moment you think you've reached your peak, is the moment you start sliding into average. Greatness is a constant pursuit. Stay hungry for more. Stay hungry to be better. Take full responsibility for your journey. If you want greatness, you can't blame anyone or anything for your circumstances. Take ownership. Your choices, your mindset, your actions, they all contribute to whether you live average or you rise to greatness. Never stop learning. Average people stop growing once they think they've made it. But greatness demands lifelong learning. You should always be improving, always be growing, and always be searching for ways to get better. The choice is yours. Every day you have a choice. You can choose to be average, to do just enough, to coast through life without pushing your limits. Or you can choose greatness. You can choose to rise above, to push harder, to break through your own limitations and become the person you're capable of being. Greatness is not for the lucky few. It's for the relentless. It's for the people who choose to rise every time they fall. It's for the ones who refuse to accept mediocrity. It's for those who believe that they are capable of more and are willing to do whatever it takes to prove it. Speak your success into existence. Say it, believe it, live it. Words are powerful. What you say has the ability to shape your reality. The words you speak carry energy. They create thoughts, actions, and ultimately your life. Too many people let their fears, doubts, and negative self-talk define them. But the truth is, you have the power to speak your success into existence. If you want to see change in your life, you need to speak it first. Success doesn't just happen. It starts with your mindset, and your mindset starts with your words. The words you speak today will shape the future you create tomorrow. Why speaking your success matters? Words create belief. Your words are the foundation for your belief. When you say, "I am successful," you're planting a seed in your mind that starts to grow. What you say reinforces what you believe, and what you believe is what you act on. Speaking success aligns your actions. If you speak your success into existence, your actions will follow. You begin to make decisions based on what you believe is possible. The more you speak it, the more you will start living it. Words attract opportunities. When you speak confidently about your goals, people start noticing. You begin to attract the right opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your vision. Words build momentum. Success is built on small, consistent steps, and speaking your success can keep you motivated. Every time you speak positively about your future, you build more momentum to move forward. Your words overcome doubt. When you speak your success into existence, it helps drown out the negative voices in your head or from others. Your words reinforce your belief, and that belief becomes stronger than any doubt. Living your success. Speaking your success into existence isn't just about words, it's about living it out every day. The final step is to embody the success you speak. Every action, every decision, every effort should align with the words you speak about your future. Live with purpose. Each day make decisions that reflect the person you're becoming. If you're speaking success, your actions must follow suit. Don't wait for success to show up. Act as if it's already on its way. Stay consistent. Consistency in your words and actions is key. Keep speaking your success, keep believing it, and keep living it. The more consistent you are, the more powerful your success becomes. Celebrate your wins. When you see small successes, celebrate them. Recognize your progress as you go. Celebrating your victories reinforces your belief that your words are becoming your reality. The bottom line, say it, believe it, live it. The power of your words can't be underestimated. When you speak your success into existence, you create a reality that matches your vision. Speak confidently, believe wholeheartedly, and live every day in alignment with your words. Success isn't something that happens by chance. It happens because you choose to make it happen. Say it with conviction, believe it with all your heart, and live it with purpose. Act like a champion before you become one. The mindset comes first, the victory follows. Success doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't appear suddenly when you get lucky. Greatness begins in the mind and the way you think, believe, and carry yourself. A true champion isn't just someone who wins a competition or achieves a goal. A champion's mindset is what sets them apart long before they ever taste victory. If you want to be a champion, you can't wait until you make it to start acting like one. You must embody the champion's mindset right now. It's not about the trophy or the title, it's about the belief, the discipline, and the relentless commitment to becoming your best. Your mindset creates the path to your success. Why acting like a champion matters. Mindset shapes behavior. What you believe about yourself directly influences how you act. If you believe you're a champion, you'll start making choices, taking actions, and putting in effort that reflect that belief. A champion's mindset leads to champion-level actions. Confidence before success. The best champions don't wait for success to prove they're worthy. They act as if they are already deserving. Their confidence isn't built on their victories, but on their belief that they will succeed, no matter the circumstances. Vision precedes victory. Champions don't wait until they win and envision their success. They picture the victory long before it happens. Their mindset is already in the future, believing that the victory is theirs. That vision propels them forward and keeps them focused on the goal even when times are tough. Excellence becomes a habit. Acting like a champion isn't about a one-time effort. It's about making excellence a part of your daily life. Champions don't wait for the big moment. They prepare for it consistently, day in and day out. Every action they take is a reflection of their commitment to being the best. Self-discipline is key. A champion's mindset is built on self-discipline. They don't wait for motivation to strike. They build discipline through daily choices. Discipline becomes the foundation for success. When you act like a champion, you start to adopt the habits that lead to greatness no matter what external circumstances arise. How to act like a champion before you become one. Set the highest standards for yourself. Champions don't settle for good enough. They demand excellence from themselves at all times. Set the bar high and commit to meeting it. Carry yourself with confidence. A champion doesn't wait to prove they're worthy. They carry themselves with the belief that they are already great. Walk with your head high, stand tall, and let your posture reflect your inner confidence. Take ownership of your journey. Champions don't blame others or make excuses. They take full responsibility for their successes and failures. Own your choices, your growth, and your results. The champion's mindset is one of accountability and ownership. Outwork everyone. Champions know that the road to greatness is paved with hard work. They don't wait for an opportunity to appear. They create it through their effort. Outwork those around you. Be the first to show up and the last to leave. Consistent effort leads to undeniable results. Visualize your success every day. A champion sees the end result in their mind before it happens. They visualize their success, their victory, and their goals being achieved daily. This mental preparation shapes their actions and reinforces their belief that success is inevitable. Stay focused on the long-term vision. Champions don't get distracted by temporary setbacks. They stay focused on the bigger picture. No failure is final for a champion. Every setback is simply part of the journey. Keep your eyes on the prize. Surround yourself with greatness. Champions surround themselves with other high achievers who push them to be better. They're intentional about who they associate with. The people you spend time with should elevate you, inspire you, and challenge you to be your best. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Champions view challenges as a chance to grow, not as obstacles to their success. They don't shy away from difficult situations. They rise to meet them head on. When you act like a champion, you see every difficulty as a stepping stone to your ultimate victory. Be mentally tough. Champions don't give up when things get tough. They have the mental strength to push through adversity. When you face challenges, embrace them and keep going. Mental toughness is a key trait of champions. Celebrate small wins. A champion knows that every step forward is progress. They celebrate the small victories along the way. Recognize the growth, the improvements, and the milestones you reach, even if they're not the final goal. Every win counts. Be relentless. A champion doesn't stop until the job is done. They are relentless in their pursuit of success. Never stop pushing, never stop striving. The relentless mindset is what keeps champions going when everyone else gives up. Take calculated risks. Champions are not afraid to step out of their comfort zone. They take risks that align with their goals. Taking chances is a part of growth. That's how you get better, stronger, and closer to your victory. Victory follows the mindset. You can't wait to be a champion to act like one. Start now. Start thinking like a champion, acting like a champion, and embodying everything a champion represents. The mindset you develop today will become the foundation for your success tomorrow. Victory follows the mindset. The champion within you will rise when you choose to think, believe, and act like a champion. It's not about the title or the accolades. It's about the mindset that drives you to keep going, keep growing, and keep striving for greatness. As you leave here today, remember this: greatness isn't a destination, it's a mindset. You have the power to shape your future with the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions you take. Every challenge, every setback, every obstacle is just another stepping stone on your path to success. Keep believing in yourself, keep pushing forward, and never forget that the champion within you is waiting to rise. But victory is already yours, you just have to act like it. So go out there and make today the day you start living the life you were meant to lead. You've got this. The world is waiting for you to show them what you're made of. Let's go.